Welcome to Everyday with Jesus for October 15th. He knows. Let's look up Matthew 10, verse 30. We're in Matthew chapter 10, and I'm going to start with verse 28. Little bonus verse for you. Do not be afraid of those who kill with the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground apart from the will of your Father. I'm reading that again. Yet not one of them will fall to the ground apart from the will of your Father. Not even a sparrow is going to fall. And even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. That is very comforting. And I have out here to the side, way back like in 1994, sparrows. My friend Karin, she nursed 2 little sparrows, Charlie and Pete, back to health. God cares. I love that. She was a good example of how, God's going to take care of those little sparrows. He knows. Modern technology has provided unparalleled views of the vastness of our planet and the universe. Via aerial photography, we can sweep across endless plains and skim the peaks of immense mountain ranges, often without a single person or animal in sight. The thought might strike us, if I was lost down there, no one would know. No one on earth might know, but someone in heaven would. The psalmist David didn't have access to the visual vistas that we have, but he knew enough about the immensity of the universe to know that God is everywhere and knows everything. David confesses in Psalm 139 that it is impossible to hide from God. He sees us wherever we are, beginning with our first heartbeat in our mother's womb. Jesus amplified this truth when he encouraged his disciples not to be afraid. Not even a sparrow falls without God's knowledge, and he knows the numbers of hairs on your head. Matthew 10, 29-31. Yes, the world and the universe are big, but God is bigger. Never forget that he knows you and your needs. It is amazing to me that David, even back then, before they even had like big maps and they didn't even know what all the world even was, but he knew that the creator of the universe was looking down on him and knew exactly where he was. And I love the part too, how he knows the numbers of hairs on our head. I had COVID last year, and 3 months after that, my hair actually started falling out. So here's kind of like a before and after picture. You can see how drastic it got. But I remember thinking about that verse then, because typically for women, we'll comb our hair and some hair will fall out. But I was getting handfuls out. I remember one time looking up to God and saying, are you counting all these? Because there's a big handful. I had handfuls coming out. But how comforting. He knows the number of hairs on my head, which means he knows every detail, which means, of course, he's concerned about bigger things, which is my heart and my mind and what I'm going through. And so just remember that even though the world seems vast, and it is, and there's millions of people that are lifting up prayers every day to him, that somehow he can hear all of them. So he is hearing your prayer today. He knows how many hairs are on your head. He knows how many hairs fell out today. And he is definitely going to take care of you. So just rejoice like David did, knowing that the God of the universe knows you and cares about you. I hope you find great comfort in that today. And I will see you back here tomorrow. You can order your own copy of the Everyday with Jesus devotional book by going to davidjeremiah.org or by calling Turning Point at 877-998-0222. And I would love to answer any questions you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. And I hope you go out and shine for him today. See you tomorrow.